handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And the Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He breaks a tackle. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Unloads it left. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to scramble. He'll pull it down. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory, going for it on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Longhorns look to keep this drive humming. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He turns that loose down the right side. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked. Maybe even double-team high-load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's
just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Oh, he's got some room under the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Arkansas's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Razorbacks are in the hurry-up.
3rd down and 2. You know it's time to get physical, and this unit paves the way, Jesse, and gets the big 1st down.
And this back's got such a burst, too, doesn't he? As soon as he saw the hole, he exploded through it and picked up a huge chunk of yards.
This crowd bringing the energy
This offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Caught in the backfield, it's Carr. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To throw, it's Dixon. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Lets it fly. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but I think just...
They snapped it to the up man. He's on the run. Wide open spaces. And they roll the dice, and it ain't snake eyes. They pick up the first down. And the Longhorns just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Close to the marker, it's Bauer. Ball is loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. The offense maintains possession with no gain on the play. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Got the quick pass. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Flushed out of the pocket. Right on the money. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the cornerback making a
throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Dixon. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. There he goes. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Longhorns didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. It's complete to the right. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The Longhorns, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Quick pass on the jet motion. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
It took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Got a man. It's York. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air on 1st down. Hines is tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Going to swing it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's York. Bulldozes his way and runs through another guy. What a play by this offense. Finally out of bounds and a perfect play to wrap up the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The give to the back. Plows through the defense. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Now the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot. Right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but
intercepted deep in his own end. Looking for more room. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Longhorns! Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
no doubt, when your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive to...
Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw. It's Burks. Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Hands off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Got his man quickly. At the 20, he's got space. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance.
What a great play call there on 4th down. You know, they script and practice these all throughout the week. You've got to be able to call something that you know you can run in your sleep. Beautiful execution on that 4th down play for a touchdown.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury for defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Burks. He's going to throw deep right side. And here's the 3rd interception of the night.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Off the play fake on 1st down. The defense sort of herds this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage, and he'll take the loss.
Hey, good job by this defense, man. Pressuring the QB, making him get outside the pocket. I would like for him personally just to throw it away. Like, don't take the -2 right here. But I tell you, this is a pass rusher chasing that guy. I'm getting as close as I can to him because the closest guy gets credit for a sack.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They're ripping off chunks of yardage and get it to the 33. The Longhorns with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got him downfield. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Really nice job by the defense that time, stopping the option. Everyone accounted for it. You saw the quarterback. He was holding it. He was running wider and wider out to the perimeter of the field. But this defense has really good speed. But they made that play because everybody was on the same page. Nice job.
They got mauled on the last play. Do they have anything that'll work on 3rd? Touchdown, Longhorns! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
I just love the job this offensive line is doing in this game, communicating pre-snap. They know where the pass rush is coming from, and they're working their single and double teams and not giving up any ground. Just look how...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Man, this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Takes a hit as he fires. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He makes the grab. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Dixon. Shoots it to the left. And incomplete on the deep ball. He had the speedster loose, and he just couldn't connect. Just a little too much juice on the pass.
Yeah, God, those ones that you got a guy wide open.
He's going for the big play. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Quick strike complete. He'll be stopped right at the 43-yard line. It'll be 4th down. Now to see if they want to spin that wheel of fortune. There. Nothing to gain by kicking it away in this area of the field around. Converts on 4th down. Still going. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Firing to the right, complete. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. And the Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able...
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? Wide receiver comes in motion. Power football with the run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Texas!
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the option. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. And the Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass, it's Burks. Got his man downfield. Turning it on. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Out of bounds at the 20, and just like that, from their own territory to the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Throw to the end zone, picked off. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
Set to advance on the football. Texas.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Now, on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you set yourself up in a tough position here on third.
Now facing a third and long. To the air, it's Burks. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Razorbacks send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He's going to get loose. They finally make the stop after a terrific return, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quick completion on the out. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. At the 40, there he goes. All out of space. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they take it in for 6 more points. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
On the move. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got his man in the middle. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. The give on the option. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. And the Razorbacks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Burks. Safe completion on the screen. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Texas! Texas fighting them through the air and on the ground. Reminiscent of Colt McCoy's big day against A&M in 2009.
Yeah, just doing whatever they want. And this is a good spot to be. Listen, Texas gets a highly recruited kid at quarterback every single year. Can this be the guy that takes them to the next level? Today is a good day.
Gonna run it. It's Wilcox. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Try bring play action. Such great awareness along the sideline and the ability to get that foot down for the catch. The Razorbacks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with that to the catch.
They bring the punter onto the field now. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Texas offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do.
The defense sort of hurts this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Pretty good job of running to get to there to the 32. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Dixon. It's complete to the left. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Longhorns are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Got a 1st down. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another 1st down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to get rid of it. Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is. The forward pass used to be illegal in football. That one still is. Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And after that incompletion, they are left with a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Back to throw, it's Burks. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Encroachment defense. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Holds it in on the left. Finds a seam. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Arkansas.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Makes a move. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. The give from the gun.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Gonna run it. It's Wilcox. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Razorbacks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Runs for the tackle. And he picks up the 1st down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. Out of the gun to give to the back. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Working that left side now. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Back to pass.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Pressure coming. Lions on the move. It's caught downfield. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a 1st at the 29. To the air on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the 1st down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Rides to back and leaves it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And he is corralled short of the line to gain.
Really good job by this defense. Third down, understanding, taking away the pass first. But I got to react, man. When these QBs take off, I got to stick my foot in the ground. Stop playing pass. Come up and get him on the ground. Big third down stop.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel deep.
Taking it the other way.
In situations like this, offensively, when you got the lead in the fourth quarter, when you got to run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute in your sleep, and they do it right there, ripping off 7 yards.
Caught near the sticks. It's Bauer. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. It's first down for back at their own 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Slater. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
Snagged out of the air. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Here's the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense got it.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. The Longhorns want to move quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Skips away from pressure. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Wants to throw on first down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defense.
He'll take a shot. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They'll start this drive going to the air. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. And the defense makes a play, and they get